The Shiba Inu ecosystem is a really exciting one because things happen really quickly. Just yesterday, I talked about how Shib dropped a zero, which was devastating for the community, but barely 24 hours later and things have changed drastically. Want to find out what this change is and what it means for you as a Shib holder? Then make sure to keep watching this video. Disclaimer. Getting right into it, the past couple of days have not been the best for Shib. From Shib basically trading sideways for a few days, which means that its price was neither going up nor down, to the token adding a zero, things could definitely be better. However, it looks like things might finally be looking up because Shib has thankfully dropped that new zero that it picked up. And this is thanks to the efforts of bulls who have doggedly backed the token. Unfortunately, Shib's recent zero drop doesn't seem stable enough. So analysts are worried that it could pick up that zero again really quickly if the bears manage to gain control of the market. The bears taking control of the market would be holders deciding to sell off some of their tokens for whatever reason, either because they no longer believe in the project or most likely because they are trying to make a profit. So it would seem like a price recovery for Shib might be a double-edged sword. On the one hand, a Shib price pump would be great for all Shib holders because profits would be rolling in. What's more, if people see Shib's price pump, they would be more likely to invest in the token, which would also be good for the price of Shib. On the other hand though, a price pump could trigger a massive sell-off as people try to withdraw their profits, and a massive sell-off could, in turn, trigger a price dump. So what does Shib have to do to avoid this situation? Well, it's difficult to say, considering that a price pump could make things swing either way. However, Shib might be able to break free from these frequent price pumps and dumps if the price pump is significant enough. For this to happen though, the bulls have to be really on their game, and significant Shib burns would have to happen as well. Anyway, speaking of bulls being on their game, we might be seeing that happen soon. CoinGecko's survey shows that of all the tokens like Shib, Shib is the one that most people are interested in 2023. The countries that seem the most interested are the US, India, and the United Kingdom. In Africa, Nigeria and Morocco are the countries most interested in Shib, while Australia and New Zealand show the most interest in the token in Oceania. Now, to take a quick detour from talking about Shib specifically, I think it is interesting to see how the US consistently ranks high in interest in cryptocurrencies. The country's political and economic climate is not very friendly to cryptocurrencies, so much so that a number of crypto companies have shied away from establishing anything in the US. However, the interest of the actual citizens has not waned at all. One can only imagine how big an impact the US would have on the crypto market once the country becomes even a bit friendlier for crypto. Meanwhile, analysts have been making predictions about the price of Shib for May. In the few days since the month started, we have seen the price of this token add a zero and drop it again. So it is already obvious that this month is going to be quite eventful. Anyway, analysts actually expect May to be a good one for Shib. They expect Shib to have increased by more than 7% by the end of this month, which isn't much. But considering what the last couple of days have been, if that actually happens, we have to consider it a win. If you found this really valuable, please drop a comment and share this video with friends. It really helps with the YouTube algorithm, thus helping me to keep increasing the quality of the videos. Moving on from that, Shiba Inu recently saw a huge surge in Shib burns. 2 billion tokens were sent to the Shib burn wallet, which was something the community was really happy about. However, when the excitement faded a bit, doubts started creeping in and people started to pay a bit more attention to the transaction. Apparently, something about the 2 billion burn transaction, or more specifically the wallet that initiated it, is quite suspicious. According to You Today, the wallet in question has only 2 transactions involving Shiba Inu tokens. The first transaction involved receiving 2 billion Shib tokens from Uniswap v3, a popular decentralized exchange. Following this, the wallet transferred the entire 2 billion Shib to a dead-end address, effectively removing the tokens from circulation. No prior Shiba Inu related activity has been observed from this wallet, which has drawn attention to the unusual nature of the token burn. There are questions raised regarding the intention of the wallet owner behind the sudden and substantial burning of 2 billion Shib tokens without any prior notice or activity. This act has led to suspicions of possible manipulation of the token's price, but it could also just be that the person decided to burn their Shib tokens. However, because of how suspicious this is, it might attract the attention of regulatory authorities, and this oversight is not something that Shiba Inu needs right now. Now moving the attention to another Shiba Inu token, whales have been showing significant interest in Bone. In yesterday's video, we talked about how whales have been going very bullish with Shib, but from all indications, Shib is not the only Shiba Inu token that the whales are interested in. They have also been going big on accumulating Bone, the governance token for Shibarium. Unfortunately, the sudden increased interest in purchasing Bone seems to be due to the recent price dip that the token suffered. Bone is currently trading below $1 and whales have swooped in to scoop up as many Bone tokens as they can right now. After all, it's been a while since Bone hit below $1. So these whales might be looking to take advantage of this opportunity before things hopefully change. That said, most likely the reason these whales are using this opportunity to accumulate Shib has something to do with Shibarium. As I mentioned earlier, Bone is the official Shibarium token, which means that you would need that token to transact on Shibarium. Considering that the platform is currently in the testing phase, chances that the actual platform will be launched soon are high. And if that's true, people would want to stock up on their Bone tokens before that launch, especially if they plan to serve as a delegator or validator. Still speaking of Bone, something else that has been increasing as we draw close to the launch of Shibarium is the listing of Bone by crypto exchanges. But before we get into that, this channel has a daily giveaway of 100,000 Shib. For a chance to participate in the giveaway, all you have to do is subscribe to this channel, like this video, and leave a comment below #ShibaInu. Good luck! With more exchanges, especially the big ones listing Bone, it would be easier for people to purchase the token, which could drive up purchases. So far, exchanges like OKX, UOB Global, CetoX, and FlitPay have listed Bone, and we might see even more listings soon. But recently, Shiba Inu holders have set their sights on the biggest crypto exchange of all, Binance. There haven't been any hints that Binance plans to list Bone, but the Shiba Inu community has a track record of getting things to happen regardless. What's more, Binance US just recently moved Shib out of the innovation zone, which signifies that Shib is no longer considered just a risky asset. But it could also signify that Binance has more trust in the Shiba Inu project. So a Bone listing by Binance might be a possibility. Commenting on Binance's plans to list Bone, Binance CEO CZ mentioned that he cannot comment on any specific project listings. However, according to him, if a coin has a lot of users trading it, wanting it, playing with it, etc., then we'll most likely list it. If the coin only lasts for 2 weeks, then we probably won't. But if it holds, then we probably will. So we view coins from a user perspective. Considering this, what do you think? Does Bone stand a chance? Please share your thoughts in the comments section below. With that, we come to the end of this video. If you enjoyed the video, then please like this video and don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section. This really helps me with the YouTube algorithm. Also, please share this video to as many people as possible. Let's get this news out there.